All right, guys, this is the new TGT hoodie. If you're a TGT peep, they are for sale. Shoot a comment over. We'll get in touch. 30 bucks a pop. But all the support, the better.
Get your merch.
Yo, you wanna see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of TGT. It's a rainy day, not awful outside, but I definitely enjoy some R&R every so often. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna keep it simple. One thing I've always wanted to do with you guys is a boat tour, and we haven't done that yet. So shout out to Joshua for reminding me that, yeah, those things can be kind of cool. He has a really neat kayak. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll post a link so you guys can check that out too. But I realized for a lot of people, this might be something a little bit different. I've got a Bayliner boat that I've kind of converted into a fishing boat. So this is the old Bayliner. She's an 18-footer. Got her for a reasonable price, but I've been putting a lot of work into her. So I'll kind of show you guys what I've been working on. She's gotten a new paint job. She's gotten some love and tenderness. So let's hop in there and I'll kind of walk you through some of the insides. So we'll just go back to front here. So I got a fillet mat that I throw on top of here just in case we ever catch something and want to cook it on the boat right then and there. But I really like these ridges on it. Holds the fish nice, especially when you're rocking back and forth in the water, and allows you to get a nice good cut right then and there. The Rapala scissors is always good to have. You'll see a lot of accessories kind of floating around in here. Moving downward, we got Matt's contribution here, our Bass Pro Shop handtails that we use quite a bit, especially when we're working with different baits. We can get a little messy, night crawlers, all that. So we typically throw these on the bimini top up there. I'm not gonna put the bimini top up now just because we're in the garage and it won't go that high. I don't want it to hit the ceiling. So moving along, we've got our rod holders, which are perfectly spaced for our downrigger holders. So I've got one on this side and I've got another one on this side, and we've got our downriggers here. I've got two downriggers, Canon downriggers, and then they're really easy to mount up. You just grab it and it slides up into this bracket here. If you don't know about downriggers, basically the purpose of a downrigger is to get your bait down into the depth that the fish are at. So here's our seats here. These seats are nice. I often take a nap on this boat. So let me show you guys. Yeah, pull these seats out into a little bed, and it's nice when you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning and the bite's slow and you want to keep going, but you need a little R&R. So I love having that option here. We did pull out the seats back here. There were two for more people to be on board, but working with the downriggers, it's nice to have this extra space to work in, and it also provides that extra little space right there so we could throw our tackle boxes and our gear there. We've also got some rod holders here, thanks Brandon, that we've installed so we can have more rods out at the same time trolling. And moving up on in here, we have our glove compartment. I just keep the basics in here, nothing crazy. We have our seeds. The zesty ranch and the cracked pepper, those are the way to go, just in case you guys didn't know. I have the owner's manual in here, some bug repellent, just some essentials. Another thing that we have, so we've got storage underneath both of these compartments. I'll kind of sit down in here. You'll see this is where we store our safety gear. So our life jackets are in here. Got about 6 of them in there right now, just in case. On board, you want to make sure you have a fire extinguisher. So we've got one of those right under the seat here too. There's a whistle in here. We've got all our safety things that are required and recommended, and some. Moving on, recently I installed this Humminbird fish finder. It's the Humminbird 5 Helix with the built-in GPS. Eventually I'll do like a full review of this. I'm still sort of getting used to it. So what this does is it'll read the water. There's a transducer in the back of my boat that reads the water and will tell me the depth that the fish are at and sort of the size of the fish, so I know where to fish. And a lot of times this is great for when we're trolling. We'll throw out the downriggers and we'll know where to put the downriggers because of the depth here that we see the fish on the finder. So it's a great tool to have. Thank you, Barbara. And then moving forward up here, you know, you could open and close this guy right here. Usually if we're getting out to our spot, we're going pretty freaking fast and that wind kind of just blows up into your face. So we shut this only for that purpose, but usually it's open so that way we can have somebody manning the trolling motor up here. So I've got a 5-speed 50-pound thrust Endura Minn Kota trolling motor up here. It's great for what we're doing. We don't need to go any faster than, you know, 3.5 miles an hour, which it'll hit no problem. I kind of customized this rig here, so there wasn't a great way to mount this onto the front. So what I did was I grabbed one of these Newport mounts, and it's really secure in there. It's sealed up real nice and tight. It makes it really easy for this to just kind of slide out, and we can get it down in the water where we need to. So that was a fun install. For me, the hardest things to figure out were getting the trolling motor on. The fish finder was kind of tough just because of the mounting back here. I had to like carve a hole out into this metal, and then also making sure that I was mounting the transducer back there properly so we weren't getting water into the boat. That was pretty terrifying. We've got some cup holders down here. I pulled the radio out in here just because we don't listen to it. We've got some storage here. We keep all our ropes, anchors, whatnot in there. And then on the other side, we've got our fenders, kind of the same get down. But yeah, neat stuff. It's a great boat. She cranks every time. She's super reliable. She's super comfortable. I'm pretty proud of the work that's been put into it. It really makes it easy to be out on the water for 10 hours if you wanted to. Plenty of storage. You know, being able to cook on this boat and do all the things that we do is pretty awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to comment, subscribe most importantly, but comment, interact. If you guys are interested in any of our merch, please shoot me a message or comment, DM me on our Instagram. We are on Instagram, we are on TikTok. So if there's anything you guys are looking for, anything you guys need, hit me up. Thanks for watching TGT peeps.